Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I created this look that I've got on me now, and it's using a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury products that I got recently. So if you want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned. To start off with, I'm going to prime my face with the YSL Matte Touch Oil Free Primer. And I'm just going to squeeze like a pea-sized amount on my finger and then just kind of fairly evenly distribute it down the centre of my face, which is where I tend to get the most oily. And for foundation, I'm going to be using Charlotte Tilbury's Light Wonder foundation, and I'm in the shade 6 Medium. And I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush. So I'll give this a good shake because it's quite loose and watery. I tend to work from the centre of my face outwards, but this is a really nice lightweight foundation, and it's very dewy as well. Now I'm going to move on to my brows, and for that I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm in the shade dark brown. And first and foremost, I'm going to just take the spoolie end and comb through my brows, just so you get a better look at the shape of your brows. And taking the pencil end, I start filling my brows in. I just kind of start where my brows are the most sparse. My brows are a little bit on the short side, so I like to elongate it. Just to speed things up a little bit, I've done my other brow and then I set it using the Loreal Brow Artist Plumper. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury, the Dolce Vita Luxury Eye Palette. I think for today I'm going to be using these 3 shades. I'm going to skip the glitter for today. First of all, I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to use the lightest shade all over the lid. I'm just staying under the crease. And then I'm going to put a little bit just under the brow bone. So kind of lift that area. Then I am going to go in with the really warm red shade. I always start on the outer crease where I apply most of the product, and then kind of using a mixture of circular motions and kind of windshield wiper motion, pull it across the crease to the inner corner. And then I just go in with a clean blending brush, and then I buff away the top edge so it's not as harsh. And then the red, I build it up, but you build it up gradually. You don't really want to go in too much product because it ends up being a complete mess. So then I just go over the same area, the same shade, and do exactly the same thing. What I'm going to do next is take the khaki brown shade, and I'm going to add a little bit more depth to this eye, and I'm taking a more tapered blending brush, and this one's the Sigma E45. Take it into the product, and then I go into the actual crease, starting from again the outer corner, kind of concentrating most of the product there again, and then sweep across. Then going back to the same brush where I used already brown, I'm going to blend out that darker shade, so it just kind of meshes the colours together. Then what I'm going to do is take the ready brown shade and take it along the bottom lash line, kind of almost all the way in, and then just on the outside corner I'm going to apply the darker brown, greeny brown shade. Taking a cleaner blending brush, just buff away that bottom line, just so it's not that harsh. I've just done the other eye as well, just to speed things up, otherwise this video would end up being way too long. I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury's Rock and Kohl liner, and this is in Barbarella brown, and I am going to take it along the top lash line, kind of mainly on the outside half though, and then I am going to do a little kind of flick. Just kind of pull the eye slightly in, kind of pull the flick angled kind of towards the end of the brow, just a really tiny one. And then I'm going to take it along the bottom lash line, just kind of on the outside third, and then take in a 226 Zoeva smudger brush. I'm going to use it to smudge out that liner, kind of pulling upwards as well. And this just gives the eye a nice smoky effect. And then blend out the bottom lash line as well. And then what I like to do is go back in again, just kind of draw in the same line. This time I'm going to leave it and not smudge it out.
I've just quickly lined the upper eye as well, just so that we're ready to curl the lashes now.
Then using the Uemura eye colours, I'm going to give my lashes a really good curl. Then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express Mascara, and this is the waterproof one. Mascara just makes a whole world of difference on my eyes. I barely have any natural lashes. They're really thin and sparse. I'm going to take that under the bottom lashes. Next up, concealer. And I think I'm going to be using my all-time fave, and that's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm actually in the shade Custard because I'm really pale at the moment. Then I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer Brush, and I'm going to start blending that in. I kind of like to use a mixture of brush and fingers when applying concealer, especially under the eye area, because you really want to blend out that product. You don't want it to be too heavy under there because it will kind of crease and end up looking really crepey. My nose is always red as well. And I'm going to set my under eye concealer with a little bit of the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I really have to sort out this boo-boo here, which is thankfully on its way out. And I'm using Laura Mercier's Secret Camouflage Concealer, and I'm in the shade S4, but I'm predominantly the yellow shade at the moment. Going with, this is an actual eyeliner brush, it's the one from MAC, but I find it's great for sort of pinpointing and covering up spots. And I'll kind of use my finger to buff out the edge of that concealer. I'm going to go in and powder the rest of my face with the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder, and this is shade 53. I'm just going to dab a little powder on that. I'm not going to brush on top of it because it will just move the concealer. Then for the rest of my skin, then I'm going to go in with my favourite Charlotte Tilbury product, and it is the Filmstar Bronze Glow. Then I kind of take it up along the temple and across the hairline, not to forget down the jawline as well. Need to define that jaw, I don't want no double chin. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques cheek brush and the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. It's a bit of a mouthful. This is in the shade Rose. Just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And then time for my favourite bit of the makeup, and it is the highlight shade from the Filmstar Bronze Glow palette. And for that I'm using the Zoeva 105 Luxe highlight brush, and I'm just going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbone. Bring it onto the brow bone a little bit. And then time for the lipstick, and the one I've got is Charlotte Tilbury's Matte Revolution, and this is in the shade Lost Cherry. The formulation is just so creamy for matte lip, and I think that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching me create this look using a lot of the new Charlotte Tilbury products that I recently got, and I am absolutely loving it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!